Hi Libras, welcome to your July reading. So, how are you guys doing? How is July up until now? How is Cancer season? Because I feel that there is like a shift happening and you guys can feel it because you went from like your sister air sign Gemini into like the soft um emotional loving caring energy of the Cancers, so it's just going in from very clear into like direct communication into, I don't know how to explain it. I just feel that way, so I can't really talk to you about it, but I just want to let you know that I feel a certain way. But once I figure out what it exactly is, I'm gonna talk to you about it. That's really what I'm sort of picking up right now. There's a lot of things going on. It's like we got eclipses on the 13th and the 27th. Then we have Mercury retrograde. So, things coming back from the past. I feel it has more to do with emotions, but it could definitely mean that it could manifest into a person. Let's see what the cards have to say about that. But off the bat, these two want to come out. So I'm getting that July will be a month where you guys will have the feeling of wanting to be fulfilled, wanting to act upon what makes you feel good, wanting to act upon what makes you feel fulfilled, what is in alignment with your soul, what is in alignment with your passions and your aspiration in life, and I'm seeing that you're starting to like towards Leo season. It builds up like a fire energy, like you are just wanting to really follow it, and it grows not only in like a feeling of want, like I would love that to do that or something. It's like I need to find a way. I gotta find a way. I'm gonna find a way. I found a way. I'm gonna take my first step, no matter how small, no matter, what it might look like on the outside. I just need this. Like I want this. I'm gonna manifest it no matter what. And it grows, and that's what I'm seeing with like the King of Wands. You're getting really serious about this, about becoming this person. And this has everything to do with wanting to be proud of self when it comes to achievements, when it comes to cutting out people or cutting out things or leaving a job, or maybe finishing a project or adding something to your life or starting a relationship when you maybe have been too scared before and now you're doing it and you want to be this person. And I love that because very strong energy, Libra. And it's like I said, it's like a transformation this month. This month is like you start off at point A and you end up at like, I don't know, Z maybe even, it's like is expecting, you see? Now I have the Queen of Wands and I have the Queen of Pentacles. Very serious energy. I mean, serious in like grown, transformed, showing up as a king, as a queen, as an evolved soul, as an evolved person, with more wisdom, with more life experience, with transmuting that energy into sharing it with the world and teaching others about it, about where you've been and the mistakes you made and how you came out of it, That's what I'm feeling. Even though what I'm instantly getting with this, like for some of my Libras, you and your husband or you and your wife, apply to your situation, partner, let me put it like that. I feel like there's a web between the two of you. There is like a little gap and it's growing, and it has to do with finances and work. It's what I'm feeling with this energy. Is like you guys are just, you see, it could be that there's an air sign in between the two of you, but you guys know that I don't really like to focus too much on the earthly energies when it comes to like side chicks, or wow, I don't know why I just said that like that, like three party situations. Could be that there is a, I'm hearing Virgo, but there could be an earth sign in between you guys, and because he's so in between. But I feel that both of you are like heading in, looking towards a different direction, and don't think like, oh, it's only a fire sign or something, and or only an earth sign. It's just the energy that shows up. It's like you both value your own thing right now. So it could be two ways. It could be that you guys are both like entrepreneurs, or you know, have like very busy jobs or something, and you work on your projects separately, and you just all both focus on building this foundation together, and that's why you're sort of like separated right now. But what I also see is that maybe one of you guys is just too focused on gaining the foundation for the future, or like gaining money, or focus too much on the work aspect of life, and then the other one is like, yeah, but I don't need all those things. I just want to enjoy. I just want to, even if we have no car, even if we have like a small apartment with one bedroom, I don't care. I just want us to enjoy our lives together. I don't always want to be at work. I don't always want you to be away from home. And I'm seeing that the other person is willing to open up for that communication in the month of July, because I feel that if you communicate that when it comes to those Libras that are dealing with that situation, I'm seeing that they instantly sort of respond to it in like the Knight of Cup ways, like offering you one of their cups, you know, like more of like an emotional thing, like a memory that you made instead of a necklace or a ring. It's more of like, let's make memories together, you know. That's what I'm picking up on. For the other person, for the other person that's like dealing with somebody inside the relationship, like they're just between the two of you, I'm not seeing that you guys will end the relationship this month, because I'm seeing that you guys still both show up as like the king and queen of wands. You both not willing to really back down yet, but you are still showing up as kings and queens, meaning you are the masculine and feminine energy, whether you are you know, male or female, doesn't matter. You guys are still deep down inside willing to make it work in a way, and knowing that this is just a phase. And I think if it has to do with the masculine energy inside the relationship, it's more based on satisfying the ego part of it. You know, it's just, they just get a sort of a, I'm hearing this, I'm just gonna go with it. I'm just gonna go with the messages today, because it might help somebody. That other person, that third party, if you're not in third party, don't make it fit, please. I'm gonna continue with the more general energy. That other person, he just likes the fact that he doesn't have to work so hard for it, or show up as the evolved version of himself and still get the same recognition as king. Is an ego thing, because you guys are like on the same soul level and in the same soul tribe, meaning that he has to come as the evolved version of self and has to leave the ego home to be able to make this relationship work. You both do. You have to come from a higher energy level to be able to be in alignment, and you guys know that. And once one start to focus too much on ego aspects, that's when the relationship starts to like, it's not that the relationship starts to fade or something, it's just more like both just gonna move into not another direction. Like you're not gonna see each other for like 2 weeks, even though you live in the same home. You both just gotta focus on your own thing, you know. And it is a very interesting relationship I'm picking up on. So both very independent, both very, very talented in what you guys do. And then we have the Four of Pentacles. Somebody is really focused on the money, you know, and the future aspects. And that's really standing sort of in between the two of you when it comes to like a relationship. Beautiful. So if you're talking about work opportunities, like I spoke about in the beginning, like you just want to be focused on evolving that, taking the first step. It has a lot of potential. If you're wanting to start like a small company or business, or you know, start working for yourself, becoming your own boss, or just start something that is growing like that, you feel that passion growing, follow it, because it has a lot of potential. So if that applies to your situation, know that just do the planning, be patient, take those steps, take the small steps. It doesn't need to go overnight, you know, it doesn't need to be a success overnight. You can just take your time. Be willing to invest in it if you really believe in it. Don't overspend your money on it, but be willing to invest in it a little bit. And it has potential, has great potential. Okay, let me see. You know what's so funny? I did a Aquarius reading yesterday, and I had like, wow, beautiful. The same amount of cards on the table, and there was still no air energy. And I love that, because I see you guys more tapping into your emotions and more tapping into like, what do I want? What makes me happy? What makes me feel good? What do I want to do? I'm gonna take a day off. I'm gonna live. I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna love. I'm just gonna breathe in the fresh air and just go to that party, or go to the beach, or take a day off at the park, you know, like that. I'm not feeling this cards, I'm sorry. They were, you know how my deck goes, like, and the moment I'm asking for the air energy, it's showing up. But in a good way, because it's a king. Okay. This is a very interesting reading, Libra, because they just don't want me to go sideways. When it's Cancer season, we move sideways. I'm a Cancer. In July is my birthday month, so I'm actually always having a hard time to focus on work and stuff during Cancer season. So I can only imagine how hard it is for the other signs. Let's talk. I'm seeing there are moments in this month where you question it, where you want to I'm seeing that there are moments in this month where you want to fall back in old patterns, where you want to be like harsh in a way, and want to just do everything to the mental energy, do things that make sense in the mind, do things that has been working in the past and not changing and not giving. And there is like a little stagnation here and there. It's like a little resistance towards the change, or the to the different perception of things. And I see that, and that's okay. It doesn't need, like I said, it doesn't need to go perfect overnight. It comes with phases. So there will be days where you feel very aligned with like the fire energy that's coming in towards the end of July, like from the Leos, and the softer side, and doing things from just because it feels good from the Cancer season that we're in right now. And then we have eclipses, and then we have Mercury retrograde. So it's normal that during those periods of times where there's so much going on, you fall back into your own patterns. That's like your safe zone. It's like, if you don't allow the emotions to come in or to add them, or don't, they are allowed to be around, but I'm not gonna take them as, I'm not gonna put them behind the driving seat. I'm at the driver's seat, and I have passengers, and emotions and things like that, and intuition and passion has always been like in the back seat. They never took the wheel before. And I feel that there are days now in this month where you will let them take the wheel, and what's gonna happen is really beautiful, because you are evolving towards a higher level of love, and if you're dating a person right now, and you're just casually dating and stuff, I'm seeing that you guys really come closer together in the month of July, because I see here a beautiful relationship, also one that has been here for, also for my Libras that has been together with that person for a long time. I'm seeing that power struggle a little bit. And then it also has to do with you wanting to sort of battle against all of this. Don't do that this month, Don't allow yourself to be in this energy for too long. It's okay to be in that for a day. It's also okay to be there for like 2 days. But then after it, try to see things from a high perspective, and allow those things come in, and just give it a shot. Give it a go, because you have a lot of luck and love around you. Like, people have good intentions when it comes to you, and dealing with you as like a friend, as a relationship partner, as a sister, brother, name it. They do, and are willing to work with you. They're not expecting you to just shift and change overnight. And especially if you're the person that's a little bit too focused on the money, and your partner is going to communicate that to you, and you just feel sort of a little bit neglected, don't go into the protection mode instantly. Just be open for the message and allow it to come in, and just ask for some time. Just say like, listen, I appreciate your honesty, and definitely I just need some time to think. I just need some time, if that is really what I can give you, or what I'm willing to do, if that is something that I'm comfortable with. So just give me a day or two, and I'll call you in 2 days, and then I'm gonna come visit you, and we're gonna talk about it, okay? Because right now I don't want to make the wrong decision, or like be mean to you when I don't have to. Apply to your situation. Could be you, or could be the other person. But if you are willing to work with it, and also with your own energy, you are allowed to be in this energy, but don't get stuck there, and don't block out all the good things that you can actually have. I'm not gonna lie, I do see, and that's not for all my Libras, so don't start like, getting your hopes up, if this is for you or not. I'm seeing that there is a marriage, an offer, for marriage, an offer for whether it's like, hey, do you want to move in together? And maybe that caught you off guard. You're like, listen, I need like 2 days, because I just really, I haven't thought about this yet, and I don't want to rush into anything. Give me like a couple of days, and I'll come to you, But there's an offer of love, or an offer of decision that somebody's made that could affect the relationship for like years to come, So we're moving in together, or a marriage, or maybe the person just wants to shift something about themselves, that also will have effect on the for a couple, you know, for the rest of like couple years inside the relationship. It's not just a small change. But I'm seeing you guys coming in alignment with each other beautifully. Like you're gonna work with it, with each other's energy, you know, like you allow that person to be how and what he or she is, and the same will be granted to you this month. So I love that energy. That's the way you make things work. That's the way how you learn from each other. You know, whether, like I said, whether that's like a business partnership or it's a relationship, I want to keep it as general as possible. So let me grab a spirit message card for my Libras. Let me see if we're a little bit on the right track with that. Yes, exactly. And I felt right on the Two of Cups and Lovers card. So there is a message. And the card is have fun. That's beautiful, huh? Stop. When was the last time you had fun? When was the last time you took a chance and did something silly? Something totally unlike you. Something totally unlike you. um, Something just for the fun of it. It's long overdue for you to let go of your analytic mind, Libras, and give yourself and your soul some permission to have fun. So do that in July. Have fun. Like I said, live, love, and just laugh and enjoy July. I think it will bring two of you back closer together. It will definitely make you feel a lot better, and also you come in alignment more with your passionate side. You know, you start to create things from this place again, which means that writer blocks can lift up this month if you allow it to, if you don't hold on to it, if you allow the energy to stream and flow. You have a possibility to like remove writer blocks, you know, this month, and for whoever that applies. And that's just simply allowing yourself to be silly sometimes, right? And have fun, and just, I don't know, go to like a funny, like a fun festival where you have to go like dressed up or something like, and nobody ever expects you to come like that, and then you do, and then you have so much fun that day, and you will have a memory together or by yourself, but with your friends or family. And that's so much worth than material thing, you know. And I feel that we're coming back into the balance of that. So have fun. I think that's a main message this month, and I think I'm gonna leave it at that. It's good like this for July. We'll talk about how we apply things for in the month of August, like for the readings for August. I think then we are like in Leo season. It's different energies, and we've been through then, I guess, two eclipses. We still have one coming in August, but it already will have you into a new energy, that evolved energy. So let's talk then more about what we're gonna do now. Just feel, you know, beautiful. Take care of yourself, Libras. I hope you have a great month, and I see you guys back in August. Bye. I love you, Libras. Bye.